Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jani. This is a cross stitch channel where I talk about cross stitch, materials, flosses, fabrics, and topics related to cross stitch. If this is your first time here in my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy the content. If you like, you can subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell, in order to YouTube let you know when I upload a new video. I am a Mexican stitcher and I love to share my love for cross stitch. I hope you enjoy the content of my channel. And if you are already a subscriber, thank you very much for being here, for your love, for your support. I hope you enjoy also these few moments talking about cross stitch. So yeah, today I want to share with you a few WIP progress, a new start, and some plans for my birthday, which is next week. Yeah, February 21st. So I love to start a new project in my birthday, and of course, invite all my stitchy friends to join me in the celebration, starting a new thing. You can blame me, is the hashtag that we have in Spanish. Hashtag Jani me dio permiso. Jani give me permission. So you can throw me the blame. It was not your fault. It's just, to celebrate with Jani. So for this year's celebration, I will be starting a new sampler by Jacob, Mother Folk Embroidery, and it's called Winter Cities, and it's a beautiful sampler, and I really love because of the design, because it's so pretty, and also because my mom, she looked at that design, and she was telling me that it reminds her the stitched pieces that my great grandmother used to stitch, with all these designs and the houses and all the beautiful borders. And I mean, it's not the same design, of course, but it's very similar, and she was really touched but by the similitudes, from this design and the ones that she saw when she was little. So I was really touched for that story. So I love the sampler even more. So I decided to stitch this piece with this DMC. It's 184. It's a really pretty blue, and I dyed this piece of linen 40, in order to achieve this like really cloudy and cold sky. It's great and blue, and I think it will look so pretty with this design. So this is going to be my star for my birthday. I hope you can join me if you want, starting a new project, and you can blame me. And I also want to show you some of my progress with my projects. Right now I am stitching Nightingale by Mirabilia, by Nora, and I love this design. She's so beautiful. As always, the colors of the fabric are really different from the reality. But yeah, I dyed this piece of Lugana 32, and I changed the color of her skin, and I am stitching her in 1/2, so my colors look a little lighter, because I'm using just one thread. But the design is so pretty. She's gorgeous, and I am stitching by colors, so or for motifs. So I'm really enjoying stitching these flowers and these details of her dress. I am really afraid to stitch the lighter part of her dress, all these whites and yellow and beige, but I eventually will have to do that. But she's so beautiful. I love it. And I also start a new mirror, because why not? It was one of my stitchy friends' birthday last week. So, you know, she asked us to start a new project. So I decided to start a new mirror. And she's Lily of the Woods, and she's so gorgeous. And I was talking in my Spanish video how I love to make, you know, the skin conversion and the hair conversion. And I usually, you know, stitch with the same colors when I'm doing a conversion. And in this case, these are the same colors used in Nightingale, but because the fabric is so different, um, she looks darker. But it's just the way the background of the fabric plays with the design. So that's another aspect to be careful when you are making a conversion, or you are starting a new project and you decide to change the colors, or use a different fabric from the original pattern. That combination can create, you know, different results. So it's another factor to take care of. And I love that other possibility, because it's not just that you change the color of the hair, or of the dress, or, you know, making her skin darker. But if you use a really similar fabric to the color skin, as I did with Nightingale, the color of her skin looks, yes, dark, but not as dark as Lily, because she's stitched in a different fabric, you know, in this lovely blue, and she looks darker. I love both of them, and I love the colors, but it's interesting to show that factor that the fabric can give to your design. So yeah, I love this fabric. I am trying to simulate like a really beautiful, you know, sky blue, and in the bottom part more like sunset uh, sky with these lavenders and pink shades. So yeah, I am really loving her. I am changing the metallics for Rainbow Gallery metallic thread, and she's so pretty. And because I don't have, you know, the exact match to Kreinik, the colors, the metallic colors are a little different, but really pretty. Look, she's so beautiful. And for this design, in the pattern, as for a kind of crystal leaves, but I don't have that material, so I'm going to substitute those leaves for bicons by Swarovski. So I will see, but yeah, I'm really enjoying stitching with her. And in my last video, I show a little bit about the process of changing her skin and the color of her hair, and the back stitch process, how I make little modification. So yeah, you can see my last video to see how I start working. And I always prefer to start by her face. You know, starting Mirabilia face really motivates me to continue working with them and finish them. So yeah. And some stitchers like to start with the rest of the design, you know, and the face is the last thing they stitch, and that's so interesting. And as I mentioned, all these different ways of doing things, it's what make our community so artistic and so precious. So yeah, I love to see other stitchers creative process. So yeah. And I'm also been receiving gifts for my birthday. So yeah, I received this lovely wooden box, you know, for my, like a sewing box, so beautiful. And inside you can put, you know, your project. And I am placing the flosses for Lily of the boots, and a little box which was also a gift from a few years ago with my needles, because I always stitch with the same needle. And when I lost that needle, I had a problem. But yeah, I decided to put extra needles in my sewing box. And for Lily, I have, you know, the beads and the crystals that I'm planning to use on her. So everything is really pretty in my new box. And I also received some cranics, metallic cranics, which I love. I have a box of these threads, and I really like these basic metallic colors like silver or gold, because when I need to stitch in a specific metallic color that I don't have, I usually, you know, take a thread of a silver metallic or a gold metallic or a white opalescent metallic, and a thread of the cotton floss that I need. For example, if I'm going to stitch with a green metallic, you know, and I don't have that green, I took a similar color in DMC and I mix it with one thread of silver metallic or gold metallic, and I have a green metallic. So yeah, I really like to mix and match some flosses of cotton, you know, DMC, with metallics to create a metallic thread. And I received, you know, a package of beads, which is always great to have in my stash, and a few charts. This is a portrait queen, which is lovely. And you know, with the last release from Nora, we have now this series of portraits as botanical, which I love so much, and she's amazing, and portrait queen. And the new one, it's Camille in Bloom, which is really really beautiful. So yeah, I love I love this portrait style because I love the close-up of the face. So because as I mentioned, if I love to stitch first the face of a Mirabilia, I love the faces. So stitching a project that it's centered in the face, it's a gift. And I also received these two Bella Filipina, which are these lovely designs, maiden of Chubataha, I think, I don't know, and daughters of estuary. It's so beautiful. So yeah, and talking about how the fabric that we use changed the final look of the design. Imagine this lovely mermaid stitched in an orange fabric. Oh my god, so beautiful. But yeah. And also I received a full box of reed dyes, which here in Mexico there are not, we can find this type of bottles, but look. I'm so happy right now. This is a wonderful gift because I love to dye my fabrics and my flosses, and you know, making these personalizations. So I'm going to play and play. Thank you very much. So yeah, this is my report for today. I hope you join me to celebrate my birthday with a new start. It's always nice to have a, you know, a reason or not having a reason to start something new. But yeah, I hope you have a great stitchy week. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, and I will see you in my next video.